Pisces, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot. This is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Pisces this week? So you have, firstly, you've got the Two of Pentacles, juggling, multitasking, deciding, weighing your options. With the Ten of Wands, you might be at the point where you've been carrying a lot of responsibilities, a lot on your shoulders, basically, like that little hamster. You got a lot on your plate and you're kind of like, is this worth it? If you're carrying two jobs, if you're carrying, you're studying and you're working, or there's just something about, there's something you're multitasking that you don't have to be multitasking, if that makes sense. And you might find you're coming to a point this week where you go, oh, is it worth it? It could be for some of you you're working but you're also giving back to charity, or you're doing extracurricular things, but it's like, oh, is this worth it? Is this worth it? Basically, Ten of Wands, he's about to drop those, basically. He's about to go, nope. So I'm not saying that's the decision you're going to make, but it's what's on your mind is, should I drop it? Should I not? Should I let go of this? Is it serving me? Is it serving others? Am I doing the best job I could? There's like, you're weighing up giving up on something or taking a time out from, could even just be a sport or a hobby. It's like an extra thing on your back or an extra thing on your plate that you don't need. Could just be a responsibility. It could just be a, could even be something you're invited to that you agreed to a very long time ago, but you've got a very busy week or something and you're like, oh, I'm too busy. There will be clarity though, Ace of Swords. You're going to figure out what you want to do, basically. Some of you could be studying something, but you're realizing you don't even want to study that thing anymore. Like, who you were when you wanted and decided to study it is a very different person to who you are now. And so you're like, ooh, I don't want to do this. There's some type of clarity coming in where you go, yep, that's not me. I should change route. But you then don't know where you're going. So you're a little bit nervous. Justice. This is just. Funny thing is, some of you could even be studying to be lawyers or something, and then you're like, I don't want this. There's something that you're doing that you don't want to do. King of Cups, follow your heart. That's the thing, is you might be... Some of you also, this is also about love, because obviously that won't resonate with everyone, and there might be people watching this that are lawyers, and you're like, no, I love my job. Well, then that doesn't resonate with you, but it comes to a different part of your life where there's something going on in your life where you're like, I need to drop this isn't for me. It could even be friends, it could even be the way you're spending your time in general, but there's a part of it that's like too much, and you're figuring out if you should drop it. Yes, you should. For most of you here, with the Justice card coming out and the King of Cups, follow your heart, do what feels good to you. It's time to let go of something for some of you. Seven of Wands, the Hermit card, and the Two of Wands, funny, and the Queen of Pentacles. You're going to gain a lot if you retreat for a second. Retreat into your hermit shell. Now, if you're watching this again, you're already in your hermit shell, that's not going to resonate. But if you are very much out doing your thing in the world, there's something here where you're about to retreat for a little bit and go inward. And the amazing thing about the Hermit card and the Hermit in general is he goes inward to figure out what it is that guides him and what it is that moves him, and what his, like, he has his lantern, and inside his lantern is the star, and the star is the guiding light. It's the star, right? So there's something where you will go inward in order to find what guides you outward, is what I'm trying to say. You'll find what actually guides you and moves you. But in order to do that, you have to spend some time doing some inner work, not inner work, that sounds horrible, but doing some inner soul searching. You're going to do a little bit of soul searching in order to find what it is you actually have a lot of passion towards and what it is you want to fight for. And then, notice the Two of Wands, you'll be able to make a decision. Stay or go. what you're going to do, but you got to go inward first, and you got to ask yourself, and you got to check in with yourself. And there's going to be a lot of success once you figure out what it is that moves you and who it is that moves you. For some of you, you might be like in a relationship and you're like, what am I doing here? What is this? Am I just in this for the sake of it? There's something where you might need a timeout in order to figure out if this is your person, which sounds weird, but it feels like you need time with yourself to figure out who you are, to know if this is someone that resonates with who you are anymore, if you've been in this relationship a long time. What else is going on with Pisces? Nine of Swords. Okay. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Ten of Swords. That's good. I won't even speak on that, because Ten of Swords, there's an ending to the Nine of Swords. So, yeah. King of Swords coming out. Reversed. Empress. Nine of Wands. Whew. You need to get better at speaking about something, Pisces. There's just a closed off energy with the King of Swords reversed. King of Swords is very good at communicating, knowing when to communicate and when not to. However, he's reversed. So there's something where you don't know when the right time is to speak. You don't know if you should share what it is you know or open up about certain things. With the Nine of Wands, he also blocked off energy. But when you acknowledge you're bad at this, and again, for some of you, this is in relationships, when you acknowledge what it is is not a strong point for you, I feel like you're going to grow significantly. Because there's people that don't grow purely because they can't acknowledge they need to grow. Whereas you're going to kind of go, oh, I need to work on that. I need to work on actually saying what it is I want to say when I want to say it. And when you acknowledge it, suddenly you're going to find yourself getting compliments, going, oh, you're very good at articulating your thoughts, Pisces. You're very good at saying what you want to say when you want to say it. You're very good at speaking your mind, but in a very polite way, and very, yeah, I feel like there's something where you're going to acknowledge you're bad at it and very soon get very, very good at it. It's very much growing energy. With the Empress, you're going to grow into the person that you currently don't feel like you are. Like, you're not giving yourself enough credit, but because you're being hard on yourself, you're also growing into, like, you 2.0, if that makes sense. Because I feel like you're already enough, but you're holding yourself, like, you're putting yourself under so much pressure that you're actually building yourself into even more than you already are. When a lot of people would just accept where they're at, you're like, oh, I want to be more. What else is going on for Pisces? I'll get you one more card. The Lovers. I knew a lot of this is about love for you guys. A lot of this is about love, and it's also about what love looks like. So the reason I say that is it could be a decision you're making. The whole thing could be, is my relationship actually something I want to be in, or is it something that just looks good to other people? And if you're watching this and you're single, it might also be a thing of, what are the sorry, I'm so distracted. I keep hearing people talking outside of my house. What are the traits that you look for in a partner? And are they actually things you look for? Are they what you're expected to look for? Like, there's something where you're like, oh, this person seems great and this person seems great. Maybe you're dating two different people, or you recently, and you're kind of comparing them without meaning to, and you have to kind of figure out, what is it you actually value? And what is it that people tell you is important? Because Six of Wands is all about, like, the crowd and everyone clapping. And you might find that you introduce your friends to one person you're dating and they will love them. And you're like, I'm not sure. And then there's another one that you really like that you're dating, and you introduce all your friends and family to them and they go, we're not sure. Like, there's something where it doesn't matter what the crowd thinks. It matters what you think of this person, because you do have a choice when it comes to love. Whether that's between two people, or whether that's to stay where you are in your relationship, I'm not sure. But there's a choice with love. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Total Tarot Tuesdays.